Imagine a world when you can eat spring rolls stuffed with Nutella and not feel shitty afterwards. If you want to know how, just keep watching. Good afternoon everyone, it's been a few weeks, but I am making it up to you with this episode. I'm going to make Nutella stuffed spring rolls. It's a huge hit here in this house, especially with my kids, although I am the one who's eating most of them. But that's okay, because they are quite wholesome, refined sugar-free, so obviously we're not using the real Nutella, but it tastes just the same and it's so much better for you. You'll need 1.5 cup of pitted dates soaked in water for about 2 to 3 hours, half a cup of skinless hazelnuts plus extra for garnishing, a tablespoon of cacao powder, a tablespoon of honey or maple syrup, and a tablespoon of melted coconut oil, a tiny pinch of salt. I like to use a bit of vanilla powder, but that's optional. And then you need a few sheets of this super thin filo pastry or spring roll pastry, which you can find in most supermarkets in the freezer section or in your Asian shop. And keep a look on the ingredients. You don't want to have any additives or nasties in there. This one only has wheat flour, coconut oil and water, which is perfect. Now we need to preheat the oven at 180 Celsius. This would actually be a perfect job for my Optimum blender, but I broke the tamper, which I need for this, because I used it without using a lid on top of the blender. So apparently I lived for 34 years only to learn nothing at all. So first I'm going to drain my dates, so I'm throwing them through my sieve, and straight away they're going into my food processor. To that I'm adding my hazelnuts and cacao powder, a hint of vanilla powder, and the tiniest pinch of salt. You can add a teaspoon of the soaking water from your dates. I like to use an oven-proof dish to bake my spring rolls in, so I'm going to grease this one with a little bit of coconut oil. Now everything is ready to stuff our spring rolls, so I'm going to peel off my first layer of filo pastry. Be gentle, don't rip it. And then I'm going to divide this in 4 equal parts. Because we want bite-sized spring rolls. Often I find it a little embarrassing to compliment your own creations, but this time I'm going to be quite shameless and say that this is genius and I'm going to enjoy every bite of it, and if the kids are lucky they can have 1 or 2 as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!